Hello, my beautiful mystic friends. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Monday, January 25th, 2021. Many blessings to you all. These affirmations are to help us manifest things that we want to bring into our life now. And I'm using several extra decks plus this Mystic Mondays Tarot deck that help us to bring in the positive energy of manifestation. If you are looking for a standard tarot reading, you can click the blue eye icon that's down to the bottom left here. That is my logo. If you click that, it'll take you to my home page where you can check out all the different readings I have posted and check out the playlists. That's the easiest way to sort through them. Or you can peruse them, catch as catch can. That's always your prerogative. So if you would like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And on that website, you'll find a link to Royal Mystic Curiosity Shop, where you may find your curiosity piqued on some really wonderful things that I have posted there. And you can be a Mystic 5 Tribe member. There's a link to tell you more about what that entails. All of that is there at royalmystic.com. So without any further ado, let's go into our beautiful reading. We have the Two of Wands and the King of Cups. The Two of Wands is the distinction of having options available, and this is the part of being a human that is the highly touted portion of having your own ability to choose your free will. We also have the King of Cups, which is the offer of sincerity and love and truth. This is a very strong energy of someone being authentic. So free will is yours, and it doesn't have to be something that costs you anything. Just because you make a choice doesn't mean you're going to be punished if you choose wrongly. There's really no wrong choice. So it's all just a variation, slightly different variation of everything that's going on. So here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you for your presence. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So when we have the Tower energy show up right after the King, please understand that Tower is necessary. If you're making any kind of change or moving forward, the Tower is probably going to show up because it's restructuring, it's tearing down old barriers, whatever's been holding you back being removed, whatever's blocking your path being removed. So Tower isn't a negative thing. It has to happen. Change has to happen. And the Tower definitely means change. And it's hanging in there because there it is. So there you go. There's your explanation of the underlier before I even got it out there. We have attitude as our top card in our manifestation deck. I attract success and positive people into my life with my positive attitude. This is true. You emit the frequency for which other things are drawn to you. And if you're looking for something positive to happen in your life, then you have to imagine things are positive. We have support. I surround myself with supportive people who believe in my dreams. This is truly important. You don't have to kick everybody to the curb, but you do have to find people who resonate with you and at least contact those people as often as possible, because you want to be in that flow, and you can't stay very positive continuously around constant negativity. Negativity will always draw that positive into the negative if you don't have something sustaining you and recharging you, right? Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a really strong drain on your energy if you're carrying around a grudge or even against yourself, when we don't forgive ourselves for mistakes we've made in the past. It's important to do that because when you know better, you do better. Sometimes we just didn't know any better. So forgive yourself and move on. Communication. I love this one because it has amazing, the imagery is beautiful, and it's amazing to understand that when you speak something out, you're creating it. I caution you to pay attention to what you're speaking into existence. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Let your heart communicate. Let yourself absorb with your heart. Your heart is very strong, and it will tell you when something's negative. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. How about that? I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. I love my body. We have to be in a place where we accept our own responsibility for our gratitude of the form that we've taken in this lifetime. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. I listen with love to my body's messages. Well, that was definitely the message for today, because both of those cards came up with that energy of emitting a healthy vibration and receiving that energy. All right, so we're going to start with the Princess of Swords. This is the energy of bringing the light. Now you notice some of the swords in this deck, they're askew. Well, this one's askew because she's using her hand to bend the light, so to speak, because it's just like anything else. If you've got a light source and you've got something to bounce that light off of, you can make the light brighter around you, right? So that's what she's doing. She's using her energy to broadcast that energy out. So there's information coming in that will illuminate what she's doing, and that's exactly what this is. Information and divine information especially brings the download of illumination, but communication is important with that sword. Ooh, another sword, Knight of Swords. Got the Princess and the Knight. Fast moving, very fast. It's just like a lightning strike. It's that fast. So this can be someone reaching out or contacting you out of the blue that removes an obstacle or changes the way something's happening. And we've got to overcome this lovely. The Nine of Swords is the fear of change. When we are in a place, see, there's nothing holding the swords. She's completely manifesting that fear. Our thoughts are very powerful. And remember, the communication of what you're thinking in your mind is it's what you believe. So when you're in the place of fear, you're believing that something terrible is coming. And fearing change is usually a very scary thing, because when you fear the change, you literally set yourself up to have an experience that comes true for you regarding the change. So what I want you to think of instead, I would like to suggest that you bring in the energy of that this fear here is a notification telling you we're about to step into something new. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. Therefore, we know we have to grow through this experience. This is the little bells going off. Think of it that way. When you start to have the fear, it's only because the walls have come down, the ties have unbound you, the tower has been removed. And yes, it might be, it's just like a thunderstorm is very scary sometimes when the lightning strikes. But when it passes, we're fine. Nothing bad has happened. So just remember that. This is the lightning strike that's going to knock that tower down. And even though it's kind of a big scene, it's an energetic change that you need. So understand that once we go through the process, you'll be happy you did it or that it happened. So many blessings to you all. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.